Hi students, this is the beginning of week 8. Tomorrow is when you start your practicum. That's really exciting. Um, I just want to give you an orientation for the things that will be due during practicum time for our class and the things that are integrated with your LED 333 class during practicum. So I'm showing you on this video the assignments and everything that's due. First thing that I want to just note is that we made a strategic change for the Friday classes to move their due dates from Friday to Monday so that all of the students in IPT334 have things due on the same days during practicum. So everything will be due on Mondays. So the first week, Monday, October 29th, you have your Reflection 1.8 due. That is essentially what used to be part 2 of Reflection 1.7, and you're going to be creating a practice voice thread with the pictures that you took from your learning of the 3 technologies, the smartboard, the iPads, and the document camera. And you're going to be creating a voice thread, practicing there so you can get ready for your digital showcase, which comes a little bit later. The next Monday, November 5th, is when your technology inventory is due. I'm going to come over here and show you really quickly the technology inventory assignment. If you click on technology inventory, it takes you to the page, and this is essentially an assignment where you will be doing a survey of what technologies are available to you in your school and classroom environment. So I'm just going to click on this little PDF which shows the survey and the questions that are on the survey, and I'm going to go through it really quickly with you. You're going to put in your school and grade level. Then you're going to indicate how many computers you have available to you in your classroom. And what kind of computers those are. You're going to describe the major software available for you. Some of you will have some specialty software acquired by the teacher available to you. Then you're going to indicate whether you have access to these following technology resources. For example, a TV. Do you have one in your classroom, or you share it between classrooms, or do you not have access to one? And internet access, wireless computer, projector, DVD. I think in our actual survey now we also have iPads listed, which is not listed in this printout that we have. You'll be asked about your school computer labs, what's available to you, how many labs there are, what kinds of computers are in the labs, what the process is you have to go through to schedule to use the computer lab, and major software products that are available to you in that lab. And then finally you'll have to just address what kind of technical support is available to you in your school. So that's the survey, the technology inventory survey that will be due on Monday, November 5th in 2 weeks. The digital showcase is a voice thread that you'll be doing for your a joint assignment between your LED 333 course and your IPT 334 course. I just go up and I'm going to go click on that to show you digital showcase. So essentially I've talked with a couple of your 333 instructors who said some people have expressed some confusion about this. But this assignment is not 2 assignments. It's 1 assignment for both classes. And here in the instructions basically says that you will, you're basically going to be taking pictures of your literacy environment and then creating a narration. And you can use video narration or audio narration to tell us about the different portions of your environment to fulfill your 333 assignment. If there's some technologies that you don't use or don't identify in your 333 assignment, then I expect you to create a screen titled Technology in the Early Childhood Classroom, and then address those technologies in that section. So basically you're going to have one voice thread that fulfills both your LED 333 course assignment and your IPT 334 assignment. I just want to remind you in that also to blur faces of children using Google Plus like you'll do for Reflection 1.8. You'll learn how to do in Reflection 1.8, and not to use the name of the school or the teacher or students in your voice thread presentation. So the digital showcase will be due on whatever the due date is for your IPT 333 class or LED 333 class. Finally, you'll have a technology integration plan, which is due. That'll be due Monday, November 12th. I'm going to go to this assignment so you can get a gist of this. Basically, during your practicum, you're going to be teaching you're going to be enhancing one of the lessons that you teach with technology. And we expect you to use digital technology, and here this is your planning document for this assignment. You know, we've gone through this process multiple times during the semester where you talk about what's the content knowledge that you're going to be teaching, what's the pedagogical knowledge, what's the technological knowledge, what evaluation criteria you're going to use. So that's basically where we talk about the 3 E's: effectiveness, efficiency, and engagement. I'm going to just briefly reflect on those. And then you'll stick in the lesson plan, whatever lesson plan you've created for your other course or that you're creating to show your teacher ahead of time before you teach the lesson. So you can choose to use any lesson that you teach, literacy, math, science, anything that you want. We also are giving you a lot of flexibility because you can do this lesson as it shows here on the page. You can do it with the whole class, or you can do it in a small group, or even with an individual student in your class. So if you're doing it with an individual student in your class, you may find out an area of need for that student from the instructor, and then pull that student out, create a specific tutorial lesson for that student where you're helping that student to develop the skill and using technology to help you with that. So on this page, you will fill in all of the stuff except for the final report. The final report is where you'll create a Google presentation to share with the class on your the lesson that you implement. One of the things that I want to make sure that you remember from that is I'm going to go over to that integration report. This is due the last day of class, so you'll still have a couple of weeks to prepare it after the practicum's over. But you need to make sure to take some pictures of your experience that will help you to share the experience with other students, because you're going to create a presentation to show the students what you did. So be sure to read through these this assignment, the Technology Integration Report, before you do your implementation. One of the biggest challenges that we have with students is that they'll go and they'll teach their technology enhanced lesson. They won't have read the report, the assignment for the report, so they won't have taken any pictures to be able to show what they've done. So just want to warn you about that ahead of time. Finally, the last week of practicum, Monday, November 19th, is when your 1.9 video reflection will be due. You can look at the requirements for that. You'll basically be reflecting on how technology was used by your mentor teacher in the classroom setting, and ideas that you might have for doing things even better. So that's the overview of what's due during practicum. If you would like reminder messages on text, just want to show you how you can do that. We'll send texts out the Wednesday before practicum, and also Wednesday before an assignment's due during practicum, and also the day of an assignment being due, we'll send a reminder out for that. So if you text to 40404 and just say follow IPT EdTech, you'll get those assignments. You'll get those reminders in a text. And when you want to stop those reminders from coming, all you have to do is send to that same number, 40404, the word stop, and you'll stop getting those reminders. So I can't think of anything else that I need to tell you about. You can email me anytime you want during the practicum for ideas that you may want to run by me for your lessons or anything else. I'm available and excited for this experience for you. So have a great practicum.